I'ma flex on my ex, flex on the hoe. You still be in my head, so I'ma let you know. I realize how much I want you when I let you.
Hello guys, in today's video I would like to show you how we can use the watch option to debug our JavaScript code. And without further ado, let's jump straight away into the example. And I'm into the debug.js file, as we left the window open from the last video this way. And okay, what is the watch? It's basically, I have opened here a watch option on the right side. It basically says no watch expression, and what you can do with this, I'm just gonna give you a basic example, guys, so we can understand and it's very clear to you. Let's say that we would like to know our value. We would like to follow, let's say, variable numbers, and we would like to know the value of the numbers at this point. Let's say here, line number 22. So I'm just gonna set a breakpoint here on line number 22, and then I'm just gonna add expression. If I press plus, and I'm just gonna type and oh, it has autocomplete, that's cool. So basically we defined we put into the watch option our variable numbers. We press enter, and as you can see right now, it says that this is our variable numbers has value 3. This is because our code it's already been executed. Now if I restart my JavaScript code here, and our code stops on line number 22, and now we can see on the right side that we have our variable numbers equal to 2. So at this point of line of code, our numbers it's with value 2. And if I keep executing my code after our breakpoint, let's say we've done whatever we've done, we inspect what we have here to inspect, and then if I press this one, we basically go into the next line. We have this message alert, and our code is executed until the end. And as you can see, guys, now our numbers variable has different value, which is number 3, because our code is being executed from line number 22, where used to be our breakpoint, until the end of our code. And now you can say that this is like, it's obviously here at this point we have our number set to 2, and then we have that. But believe me that if this is like a very complicated code, you may get very easy get confused, and this is a nice way to follow certain thing that you have to like this example, you want to know at certain point of your code what is your value of the variable numbers, let's say in our case. Now I would like to show you something else, guys, which is related to the different scopes in JavaScript, which is very important in my opinion to be understood. And for this example, I'm just gonna set one more breakpoint here. Okay, this is gonna be on line number 7. Okay, now we have 2 breakpoints, line number 7 and line number 22. And let's run our code again, and we watch the same variable numbers. If I refresh, now guys, as you can see, our code stops on line number 7, and it says that our numbers, it's basically variable, it's with value 77. But how come? We have this variable set to 1, and now I would like to show, guys, if you open the scope window, now you can find here that this number variable, it's basically in the local scope, because this line of code, it's into the function, this function, and this scope here, it's like totally different than the global scope. And just to prove you guys, I'm just gonna open, because we have exactly below, we have our global scope, which I'm gonna expand here. And if we look now for the same variable name, there you go, numbers. It says that our numbers is currently with value 2. So all I want to show you guys that it's, don't get confused, it's as we're going through your code, we have different scopes, and this is like our local scope, and this is your global scope. Okay. And just to mention that since we are here in breakpoint on line 7, when you expand this scope, local scope, you can basically see all the information you need related to your function, like variable number 1 it's set to 4, number 2 has value 7, numbers has value 77, and yeah, and as you can see, result it says that it's undefined, and this is because this line, it hasn't been run yet. And yeah, guys, basically this one simple example on how you can use watch. Let me just run my code to the end. Okay, and there we go. We are back to numbers equal 3, as we went through all the code. Now you can add like multiple expression here. Let's say we would like to know, let's see my array. We would like to know what is my we would like to watch my array, my name array dot length. So this is basically, it will give us our length of our array. And if I press enter, you will see, guys, that we have 3 elements in our array, and this is because our code it's already been run. But if I remove this breakpoint, and I'm just going to set it like here and here, or actually here. Okay, let me refresh my code. And there we go, guys. Now our code stops on line 15, and we have our numbers currently, because we watch numbers as well. We have our numbers variable set to 2 at the moment, which is right here. And on my array, on my name array length, it says not available. This is because our code is stopped on line 15, and this line, it hasn't been executed yet. And if I go to our next breakpoint, which is the alert on line number 22, you can see that my name array length is 3. So at this point, our array is with 3 elements in it. And yeah, basically this is how you can use watch option here to define different variables and to follow them and check their value or expressions or anything you like, and check at certain point of your code their values. I hope this video will be helpful for you guys, and thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next video. Thank you.